What's going on, guys? It's Vinnie here, and today I'm going to be replacing the mower blades on this Toro TimeCutter, as well as doing a review of the past year of using these old mower blades, which are the same ones as the one we're going to be installing today. So yeah, last season I installed a brand new pair of these high lift mower blades on my Toro TimeCutter, and the grass cuts actually came out really good. The only thing that I did notice, which I'll show you with these older blades that I had already taken off, was a lot of them look like they're cracked and very worn, like really badly. So the reason for this can be a few different things. You could obviously be hitting rocks or hard objects such as like tree roots and stuff. You could be cutting grass that's too wet too often, which dulls your blade a lot. And then also sand will cause the blade to kind of wear down and get dull really quickly, which in this case looks like to be pretty much what happened to all my blades. Some of the blade where the lift part is gone, and I have a pretty sandy backyard, and there's some rocks here and there, not too many. There is some roots as well. So I would say that what I've learned over the past year with mowing with these is you got to be very mindful of like when you're going to cut the grass and like what the conditions are like. In my case, you know, I usually only have the weekends free to be able to cut the grass. So I was kind of just trying to cut it once a week just to keep up, because we have a good amount of grass to cut each year. But yeah, so I'm going to put these new blades on. I'll show you really quick how to do it. But if you guys are interested in like a detailed video on how to install these mower blades, I'll leave a link up here and down in the description as well for the full detailed video on how to install mower blades by taking the mower deck off. Again, in this, I'm going to take the mower deck off. I'm just going to show you guys in a lot quicker sequence on how I do it. All right, so for the tools that you guys are going to need, you're going to need a 1/2 inch torque wrench. I have a 1/2 inch breaker bar with a 16mm socket. You could also use a 5/8. I'm going to use a pair of needle nose to help get these pins off of the mower deck. I'll show you that in a minute. Optionally, you can have an impact gun, and I just have a 1/2 inch drive on the end and a block of wood. And then last but not least, for the parts, you're obviously going to need your new mower blades. These mower blades are the 50-inch Toro mower blades, and you'll be able to find the part number right down here. I will also have links down in the description for everything here that you see in this video. All right, so right now is just the perfect time to just show you a side-by-side comparison. These are the exact same blades, believe it or not. This is just a brand new one, and this is one that has a whole season used on it. We used these for the past season, and as I explained earlier, they're pretty worn out at this point, not really usable anymore. I can't even sharpen them because the high lift part of these are gone. This season, now this year, I'm going to be cutting the grass a little bit more mindfully, depending on, you know, the weather and the length of the grass. So we're going to see if we can get more use out of these blades and have them last a lot longer so they don't deteriorate like I did with my first pair. I'm going to check the balance. So I just put a screw in a piece of wood, and we could just take each new blade and we'll sit it right on the screw to just check the balance. That one looks good. That one looks good. Pretty good. All right, first step is to park your mower on a level surface. You're gonna hit down this yellow switch, which is your blade control switch. So that means it's disengaged. And then you're gonna take your key out and put that in the cup holder. Next, you're also gonna lower the mower deck all the way down to the ground. Next, you're gonna remove the cotter pin from the front support rod that holds up your deck. So we can put that up here, as well as the washer. And then we can remove the front rod. Now we can remove this bottom cotter pin, which holds the right side of the deck to the mower linkage. So you can pull that out, and then there's also another washer right here, and we're just gonna sit it up top. Coming around to the other side of the mower, we're gonna have the same thing. There's a cotter pin right here, pull that out, as well as the washer. Now I'm going to use my needle nose pliers to get this black linkage here off of that silver pin, and I'm just going to slowly pull this over until it disconnects. And now you see that the mower deck is off of that hinge here and it's sitting on the ground. So we can come around to the other end on this side and we're gonna do the same thing. Now just watch your fingers. Don't put your fingers under this mower deck because once this pin comes off, it's gonna be fully sitting on the ground. There you go. So now that's sitting flush on the ground. All right, next step is to raise the mower deck linkage all the way back up, which will give us the most room to work on this mower deck. Now we can slide this mower deck back just a little bit, which is gonna take tension off of this belt. So coming around the back here, we can see right up here is where our belt attaches, and we can just pull that right off and sit it down just like that. And now our mower deck should be completely detached from the mower. All right, with the 3 pins removed and the belts disconnected, we can now slide the mower deck out, and then we're gonna lean it up against the wall so we can replace the blades. And what I'm gonna do is just grab this belt now and just kind of tuck it back in here so it doesn't get all jumbled up. All right, now that you have the mower deck off, just be sure to not damage your plastic guard on the side if you're using that still. We're going to get our block of wood and jam the blade up against it, and then you're gonna get your 16mm socket or 5/8, and you can step on that wood to hold it still. Get your socket on there. And I always like to break it loose with the breaker bar, and then I finish it off with the gun. That's just the way I like to do it. It's kind of preference, but either way will work. Now we get our gun. Everything should come off nice and smooth. And just be sure not to lose this bolt and washer. All right, so real quick, these are actually the original blades that came with the mower. I had put these back on to just do one quick grass cut because the other blades are obviously damaged. So we're gonna go ahead now and get our new blades, and then we'll install those on here real quick. All right, so we got our new blades here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna see one end curves up. That part that curves up goes up towards the mower deck. You're gonna wanna put that on, and I always start these bolts by hand just because you don't wanna cross thread anything, but once they're in, we can finish them with the gun, and then I'm gonna torque them down to the correct torque with a torque wrench just to ensure that it's on properly. So we're gonna get our gun. We're not gonna impact these down, just a snug. All right, now we're gonna grab our 1/2" torque wrench, and we're gonna set this to 65 foot-pounds. I previously torqued these to 65 foot-pounds and everything was great for a season and a half, so we're gonna do that again. We can grab our block of wood, stick it under the blade. The blade's gonna be on the other side this time because we're tightening it. All right, 65. Sometimes that block of wood wants to slide on you. All right, 65 torque pounds for all 3. Now I do want to show you one last thing really quick. If you're trying to tighten this and torque it down to 65 foot-pounds and it's just spinning, then most of the time that means your pulley on the other side is actually spinning. And what you can do to temporarily help fix that is you can get a 24mm socket on your breaker bar and put that on this nut. And so when you're trying to torque down your blade bolt, if that just keeps spinning and it's not getting tighter, then look around on this other side where the pulley is, and you can get the 24mm socket right on here to hold this pulley still from spinning while you torque down your blade. All right, once you have all 3 blades torqued down to 65 foot-pounds, we can go ahead and lower the deck back down on the ground. And you're just gonna wanna make sure your belt is oriented correctly. If you don't know how it went, the belt diagram is right here, but basically the belt goes through each pulley and it's gonna be like this. And then the back of the belt will connect to the pulley that's on the mower. All right, so I'm gonna slide the deck back under and hook the belt back up. Now with the mower deck under the mower, We're gonna feed the belt through the back. And once you ensure the belt hasn't fallen off any of the pulleys on the deck, then you can get this belt and put it on the pulley on the mower. Just like that. Then what you're gonna wanna do is double check everything looks right under here. So you could see it slipped off this pulley. So I'm just gonna put it on there. The other side looks good, I can see in there. And you're gonna also wanna look in there. Once you confirm everything is good, then we'll be able to go to the next step. All right, I've confirmed the belt is on all the pulleys. So I'm gonna pull this deck towards the front, which is gonna put a little bit of tension on the belt. So now we won't have to worry about that slipping. And then we can come over here and lower our deck linkage. All right, just to show you, lower the deck linkage, but you see it's stuck up there. So we're gonna grab the foot pedal and slowly bring it down near where our pin is. We'll pull that out, make sure this is all the way back. And we're just gonna slide the deck in a little bit. And then I'm gonna try to show you how to lift this deck up and then get that pin in the slot, like that. All right, and we're gonna come to this other side over here, do the same thing. So we're gonna pick the deck up, have to kind of maneuver it over to get that linkage back in. There it is. Once you get that on, you can get your washer and then throw your cotter pin back in. Same thing on this side, washer and then cotter pin. And then for the front, you get this rod. Rod goes back through the hole. Get your washer. Washer goes on there, and then our cotter pin again. Just like that. All right, now the mower deck should be fully attached back to your mower. So you should be able to pull this back up. Everything looks good, and that's about it. All right, guys, and that's pretty much it. That's how you replace the mower blades, by taking the mower deck off of your Toro TimeCutter. Again, this was sort of like a quick change the blades / review. These are the old blades. These are the high lift blades made by Toro that I purchased last season, and I used them all season, not really regarding any of the conditions that I was cutting in. So that's why a lot of these blades ended up broken. So lesson learned, I'm gonna be careful as to what time of the day I'm cutting. What are the conditions of the yard? Is it sandy? Is it wet? So those are just some little things that I've learned over the past season of mowing. And I hope that some of these tips can help you guys out in your mowing jobs, so you don't end up like this after just one season. So that about wraps it up. I hope this video helped somebody out there, and if it did, please leave me a like. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. And if you're looking for more of this kind of content, then hit that subscribe button, because there'll be plenty more videos coming your way. Appreciate you guys sticking through with me on this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.